Shalom. This is your brother Tazar Yah Amar of GMS Valdosta, Georgia, coming out with another weekly lesson, and I pray that it be edifying. But first, we want to give all praises and glorification to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rikakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of GMS for teaching us the true knowledge of these scriptures. I want to say Shalom in the heart to all the Agwas and Agwas that's striving and thriving in this same true doctrine. Shalom. Today's lesson is pretty much based upon, the best kept secrets. There's been a lot of different movies and different books that go into some of the best kept secrets, but when it comes to we, the chosen people, the Israelites, these are some of the best kept secrets. And my first scripture is going to be Psalm chapter 83, starting at verse 3. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. The people, thy people, are the Israelites, the hidden ones. We're the hidden ones. We're the ones that, have no idea who we are. If you ask 5 of us what our nationality, we'll come up with 5 different situations, 5 different names. From African American, Black, Afro American, Ethiopian disciple, and the list goes on. Islam, Muslim, whatever, and the list goes on. But anyway, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 83, starting at verse 3. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. Who have taken crafty counsel against us? Esau, the devil, that the Bible speaks about, along with the other heathens. Verse 4. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation. Okay, now they got us dispersed, disoriented, confused, until the point till we don't know who we are. Whatever name they give us, we accept it. Where did the word African American come from? How can we be 2 continents that derive from 2 white men? Leo Scipio Africana and Amerigo Vespucci, or whatever his name is. But how can our nationality derive from that? Our nationality comes from a man called Jacob, whose name was changed to Israel after fighting an angel to stalemate. That's where our lineage go back to. Psalm chapter 83, starting again at verse 4. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel be no more in remembrance. We was a bunch of lost individuals before this truth started coming out. As I said earlier, whatever Esau said we were, that's what we accepted. You know, we, and the list is longer than a laundry list. We was niggers, porch monkeys, coons, colored, jigaboos, spooks, just you, and as I said, and the list goes on. And with that being said, I'm going to the verse 5. Psalm chapter 83, verse 5. For they have consulted together with one consent. What was that one consent? To keep us from knowing who we were. And man, they did a great job on it too. They even got somebody to stand in our place, steal our identity, steal our inheritance, steal our land, and come against us if we even try to claim anything. If we can't even claim our own inheritance. Records have been destroyed or hidden that we don't even know our names. We wear the names of slave masters. Imagine that. We don't even know our own names. And with that being said, Psalm chapter 83, verse 6. Psalm chapter 83, verse 5. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. All the other nations have come together, made a union, made a pact to keep us downtrodden, keep us in disillusion, so that we don't know who we are. Put us in a situation where we're pretty much destroying each other. And they know what they're doing. They put drugs in our neighborhoods, weapons, and sit back and watch. Watch us implode within, destroy ourselves within. And it's all by design. And we fall for the bait. Just can't blame it all on Esau, the devil. You know, we fall for the bait. Just walk right into the traps, knowing that it's a trap. And these are the people that was confederate against us. Psalm chapter 83, verse 6. The tabernacles of Edom. We know who Edom are. The Edomites. The ones that come from the lineage of Esau. And the Ishmaelites, Arabs. Of Moab, Chinese. And the Hagarenes, stinking skinned Africans. Jebel and Ammon, Japanese. And Amalek, hawkbill, small hats. The Philistines, more Africans. With the inhabitants of Tyre, more Africans. Assur also is joined with them. They have holpen the children of Lot, Selah. And that pretty much goes down the list of who all confederate against us. And these list of names, list of peoples, have representatives, hey, in NATO. Who do we have to represent us? The same devil that oppress us. That's who represent us. And do you think he got our best interests in mind? Of course not. It's all a facade to keep us downtrodden at the foot of society, bottom of the totem pole, pretty much. With that being said, I'm going to move to the book of Judith and the Apocrypha. Judith chapter 5 verse 20. Now therefore, my Lord and the governor, if there be any error against this people, and they sin against their power, let us consider that this shall be their ruins. See, devils know more about ourselves than we do. They know that if they can continue to put us in a situation where we sin against our power, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, that hey, it's pretty much to our own demise. If we do not keep these laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of our abilities, hey, we put ourselves in jeopardy. We put ourselves in harm's way. You know, we don't have that standard that we would have if we keep these laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability. And these devils know that. That's why they put pork in everything. That's why they got different situations to keep you in abominable situations. Just think about it. Like as I said earlier, you know, they fill the neighborhood full of drugs. They promote homosexuality. They promote whoredom. Everything that adverse to the Most High, they promote it. And they promote it, I mean, you know, with the dainties of this world, you know, the little fiat currency, you know, this fate, fame, and fortunes, just to keep you in a state of mind of continuous sinning, and sinning willfully. Judas chapter 5, starting again at verse 20. Now therefore, my Lord and governor, if there be any error against this people, and they sin against their power, let us consider that this shall be their ruins, and let us go up, and we shall overcome them. That's self-explanatory. These devils know that if they keep us in a sinful state of mind, that hey, we have no power. We have no God. We're at the mercy of these satanic ass people as long as we stay in a sinful state. You know, distance ourselves from our power. And how do we distance ourselves? Sinful, willfully sinning. Judas chapter 5, verse 21. But if there be no iniquity in their nation, let my Lord not pass by, lest their Lord defend them, and their power be for them, and we become a reproach before all the world. As I said earlier, these devils know more about ourselves than we do. They know that if we keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, that they're going to be in a world of hurt. That the Most High going to step up and defend his people. Because if we keep these laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability, that let him know that, hey, not only do we love him, we fear him. And what father wouldn't defend his children if they obey his commands? This is the book of Judah, chapter 5, starting again at verse 21. But if there be no iniquity in their nation, let my Lord not pass by, lest their Lord defend them, and their power be for them, and we become a reproach before all the world. And you know, hey, they see it coming now. Hey, these devils finna get busy like a stirred up hornet nest, because they see that we're coming back to these law, statutes, and commandments, and that they've been exposed for the devils that they are, and they're ready to come down with a mighty wrath, because the devil knows he has but a short time. And with that being said, I'm going to move to the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17 and verse 4. Jeremiah 17 verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee. Now, you know, even though these devils, they conspired, you know, and plotted all these situations, but hey, the Most High told us that if we didn't keep his law, statutes, and commandments, that to expect these things, that we're going to be discontinued for our heritage, we're going to go into slavery, we're going to be hung on trees, we're going to be lynched, just all the atrocity that they did to us. Hey, it was already prophesied that this was going to happen. These things was going to happen. So, hey, it wasn't like we didn't know. We was told beforehand what was going to happen. Jeremiah chapter 17, starting again at verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee. And I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in mine anger, which shall burn forever. Now, even though the Most High is very upset with us, and the scripture says we are kindled a fire in his anger, which shall burn forever. You know, that's a period of time. It's not forever and ever and ever, infinity. It's just for a period of time that he's going to be angry with us. You know, we are over here in punishment. You know, but hey, this is our last punishment. And when this is up, this punishment is up, hey, we won't be going into slavery or be oppressed no more. This is the last of it. This is the book of Jeremiah chapter 17 verse 5. Thus said the Most High Yahweh, cursed be the man that trusted in man, and make flesh his arm, and whose heart departed from the Most High Yahweh. And that's what we did. We began to trust in man. We started falling behind pagans' situation. Idolatry. Just completely through our custom and the things that we was commanded to do, we just put them aside and started doing what the heathen was doing. For whatever reason, I guess we thought that they was having more fun than we was having. To be wicked and evil was more enticing than to do the will of the Most High Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah. And with that, I'm going to move to the book of John. The book of John, chapter 8. The book of John, chapter 8, verse 32. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Now that we're coming back to these law, statutes, and commandments, hey, it's like a burden been lifted off of us. Now that we know that who we are, that we are the chosen people, the Israelite that the Bible speaks of, and that, hey, we've been commanded to keep these law, statutes, and commandments and come back to our power. And that if we come back to our power by keeping these law, statutes, and commandments, hey, He will fight our battles. And hey, who can do a better job of fighting our battles than He can? If everything we put our hand to is subject to failure. Hey, but when the Most High Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah steps in, hey, it's a job well done. And with that being said, I'm going to close out by giving all praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah, by Hashem Rekakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of GMS for teaching us the true knowledge of this scripture. I want to say shalom and a harv to all the outwards and outwards striving and thriving in this same true doctrine. Shalom.